Hello? Hello? Sorry if this is a little scuffed. It's my first stream. And I'm still trying to figure everything out. I guess it's just like ripping the Band-Aid off. Why is it my CPU is now tanking that I actually have the Ethernet cord plugged up? I had the wrong one in my ear. Look at me go. Hello? Hello? There we go. I guess we might as well just get started. See what happens. So nervous. And here we go. Let's hope I can do this. Hey! There I am. I hope I can be heard over the music. So nervous, I'm shaking. I hope everyone can hear me. Oh, you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's just get going. Here we go. Hi, everyone. I'm Rowan. So nice to meet everyone. Hi. So I am a lot nervous. I do have anxiety, so I was planning on streaming earlier this week, giving it a first try, but things happen. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. I'm not gonna talk for very long because my first stream. But yeah. So hi everyone, I'm Alien Rowan. I know I've done said that, but just go with it. I'm an alien adventurer. You can call me Rowan, Alien Rowan, Alien. I'll answer to any of those. And I'm excited, scared, nervous, and a lot of other stuff. But life is about experiencing things, and here we go. Experiencing we go. So I'm gonna say so a lot. I need to stop that. Anyway. Uh I've been trying to stream for a while, but things have just life is lifing. Life will always life. But I hope to have fun, and as I get more confident and used to this and get more technical skills under my belt, then hopefully my streams will be better and better, and I can be a comfortable place for you guys. Please excuse the scuff at the beginning. It's really weird. I'm good with some technical stuff and then some stuff not, like gaming and stuff, consoles and stuff like that I'm really good at, but when it comes to like live streaming, very bad. I'm kind of showing my age here, but I don't care. I kind of grew up in that awkward age where we were getting technology, but we didn't yet have technology. So like we had like the NESs and stuff and the PlayStation 1s. And of course Final Fantasy was a thing and everything else. But like cell phones were like, not everyone had them. We still used VSH tapes and cassette tapes. The CD was, God, I'm really showing my age now. Like when I was younger, people did have household computers, but like the richer people and schools, and of course the military and stuff like that, government places. But the common people did not. And so like I grew up in that weird not having technology, but the start of technology. And it wasn't until recently, and this is bad, that I started using shorthand, like in texting. Or if like my friend would text me and they would like shorthand, I'd have to like go to my phone and be like, what does this mean in text language? And it was like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my friends were always like, why do you type everything out? And I'm like, I'm old. I'm old and dyslexic, and so I don't I don't really know how to shorthand or anything. But hey. I love the hair. So yeah. My brother, which were like 11 years apart, give or take, had to help explain some things to me. If you ever watch this, I love you, bro. Love you. I'm just going with it. Whatever comes to mind, I'm saying. Hopefully I can start having a schedule. I'm hoping to start off with at least 3 days a week, give or take. Okay, let's start over. And be a little bit more, I love being spontaneous though, but be a little bit more, organized. So let's rewind and mind wipe all of that, or if you like the little rant I went on, then by all means keep it. But hey, I'm Alien Rowan, an alien adventurer, and I hope you join me. You can call me Rowan, Alien, I'll answer to all those. I am non-binary. They, them are my pronouns, but I also accept he, him. I mean, look at me. I mean, look at me. I've been wanting to VTube since the pandemic. It's just, as I said, life decided to throw curveballs at me, and I couldn't really get started until recently. It is what it is, though. I mean, it's in the past. You can't really do anything about it. Feel what you're feeling and then move forward. And I'm excited. This is going to, I'm hoping, I'm getting ahead of myself. Stop it, Rowan. I am hoping to be a variety streamer. I like a bunch of different things. I don't plan on doing a debut unless like people really like my content. If you haven't noticed, my eyes are moving because I'm still trying to learn where to look. So just, that's fun. I will go ahead and say that a lot of the stuff that I'm using is free, and like the overlays, the transitions, I have credit them. I do want to credit the person who, because I'm using VRoy Studio, who designed this jacket because it is sweet. I love it. Also the rainbow eyes. I definitely need to put them in there because I've always wanted, when I first started making the concept of Rowan, I always knew I wanted his eyes to be like maybe what stood out, and rainbow like squiggly squid eyes is what I decided on. Originally it was just like blue eyes with dark pupils or squiggly pupils, but I was just like, let's add some rainbow to it. So I'm grateful for those people who made this content and allowed me to use it for free, because I didn't want to spend too much money to begin with. Sorry. And oops, I gotta get used to that. Too much money to begin with just to see if I like it. As of right now, my only goal is to have fun and to be a comfortable space. And like I said, I don't mind doing like an actual debut if people like my content and people ask for it. And I might do it eventually. It's one of those things that it appeals to me, but also it's not necessary. Like if I decide that VTubing is something, and that's not the way to put it. If people like my content and I enjoy doing this, and I already do, though it's stressful and anxiety driven, but it gave me something to strive for. And that was nice having a goal. And my next goal is to just see what happens and then make a new goal from that. Sometimes the goals don't have to be big, they can be baby things. So, yeah. But I would like to eventually find an artist and bring my vision of Rowan to life. Like, I love this little guy. Like, I love this model for a free model. He's cute, he works, and he's so darn cute. And I'm, like I said, I'm grateful to everyone who made these free assets and are allowing me to use it. Even this music someone made for people to use on stream for free. And if I get, like if it gets claimed, to email them and they'll take care of it, which is so nice. Like, you don't have to do that. And if you ever end up watching this, thank you. I will also put you in the credits. This was like a last minute decision, but as soon as this is over, I'm going to add you to the credits. So yeah. Also, excuse some of my, I don't know what to call them. I am, like I said, I do have anxiety and I am highly dyslexic. So if I say something wrong or like read something wrong, please be gentle with me. I don't mind being corrected. Just don't be mean about it. I've been teased my whole life for it. And, you know, even as an adult, things can still hurt. And now I'm just rambling. You know, now I'm just rambling. But I couldn't decide if I just wanted to stream for like a couple minutes. Just, you know, to get a feel for it and not do anything else, or if I wanted to do something in like Genshin or Star Rail. I don't want to be a Genshin or Star Rail streamer, and again, I'm going all over the place, but it is what it is. First video, so I'm gonna let myself some grace and just let myself go with it. And as I do it more often, as I get more comfortable and everything, I hopefully will learn and become more of a comfy streamer, because I love comfy games like Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, but then again, I also like Final Fantasies and stuff, and I can find comfort in those. I like a lot of story-driven games, I'm not good at fighting games or poop puke games or whatever, like shooter games. I'm not sure if I can say that. I hope so. Um, I will give any game a try, but I'm not going to guarantee that I'm good at it. Not one bit. The first time I played Halo, and this was a long time ago. I was really young. My cousins got it, and they asked me to play because they needed another player. I thought you couldn't boom boom off your own boomsticks, and so I tossed it, and I walked right over it and went boom boom. It was hilarious at the time. I didn't think so. I was very upset, but that's a kid thing. But yeah, if you've never played Halo before and you think about playing it, remember, I don't know if you can toggle on and off friendly fire or hurting yourself, but if you throw boom boom stick, you can't go boom boom on your own boom boom stick. So, pro tip, you can boom on your own stick. So, it was hilarious. Or like I would use the aim thingy. I don't even know what it's called. And like hit the wrong button, and I got aimed at and didn't make it. Like I said, I'll give any game a try, but I won't guarantee I'm good at it. Also, I'm a wussy. Horror games. I've tried to play Five Nights at Freddy's once because my bro is really into it. Like, I love the lore. I'm a lore junkie. Give me lore, I'm happy. But I couldn't play them myself, and yet it's weird. I am wussy. I scare easily. Own shadow scares me, and yet I will torment myself by watching scary haunted videos on like YouTube. Those YouTube ghost chasers or like oh my gosh TV. Like, I scare cat, but I like scaring myself with the stuff I'm scared of. So Paranormal Activity, and for some odd reason I like to watch them at night alone with a dog. Like my baby Maxie. I do have a doggy. She's a Feist and a Dotson mix. I see the Dotson and like the color of the fur and her nose, but I see the Feist or Faust or however you pronounce it. She is the queen of this house and I am just peasant, and she knows it. But I rescued her from the dog pound. They were going to eat her, and I took one look at her and said, "Nope, you're coming home with me." No, that's not exactly right. She chose me. I had no choosing. The dog chooses the person. I'm not owner. She owns me. Let's be honest here. But she's spoiled rotten, and she knows it. And I love her for it. So if you hear any barking in the background, it's her demanding my attention, and I will give it to her. I need to stop saying a lot. I'm still nervous, but I'm calming down. Breathe. I got this. I got this. You got this, Rowan. You got this. Humans won't hurt an alien, right? I hope not. But anyway, I definitely, hopefully, in the future, plan on doing not a. The word has slipped my mind. I do want to write down not a script, but like little bullet points to stay on track, and maybe do an actual introduction video, not anything like a debut, but just hey, I'm Rowan, I like this and this and this and this. I kind of already done that on TikTok. Maybe I should do it and do it on Twitch and put it on YouTube. So yeah, I am excited. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm excited and scared, but excited to see what happens. And sometimes that excitement like overshadows the fear or dulls it. But I'm a firm believer that if you don't do it because you're afraid, then you never know what could happen. And I mean, fear is an important thing, but also learning how to make it where your fear doesn't control you or make you miss out on things. Like fear is a good thing because it helps you with your limits. If you go too far, you could get hurt. And also fear is that little voice in the back of your head like, "Hey, danger. Maybe not. And maybe use some common sense in this scenario, you know, and just not." And sometimes I'm just like, what's the worst can happen? I learned. I learned what the worst can happen. Sometimes the worst case scenario is actually a funny thing, and sometimes it's bad. And you just, you just gotta. I'm sorry. I'm talking, and my eyes are going like weird on the screen because I keep looking at him. He's so cute. Not like in a sexy way, but cute, chibi kind of way, kind of. Just a little bit. I always kind of wanted Rowan as like a not a twink, but is it like a twunk? Uh, I've always wanted him as a switch. So if you won't be able to tell, I am a simp. I definitely want to play on stream Risley and Nouvelette's story from Genshin because I simp for that dragon, and I will cosplay him. I'm a cosplayer too, so I hope to cosplay Rowan one day. Even even if he just ends up being an OC in some weird game I play or in my own head, he's still really cute. Ooh, ooh. I haven't heard this whole thing. It's like 3 hours long. Also, thank you for making this. Hmm. But I also like the hair, because hopefully one day my Rowan model can have tentacles. Because I do want him to have tentacles. About where the hair is, the only difference is in my ideal is like it starts in the back of the head and then comes forward. I couldn't do that with the hair in V-Roy because I didn't know how. I tried. I looked up tutorials and everything else, and I just wasn't getting it. Maybe I'll keep trying and see what happens. Who knows? Who knows what I'll end up doing? But anyway, so um, I so I know one thing that I need to do. I need to get a better. Oh boy, I don't know if you can even hear me because on my end this is loud. Um, but anyway, I do need to get a mic stand. I'm gonna try to move. I'm gonna try to move this mic without making too much noise. Right now, I have a crappy Walmart mic that was like 30 bucks. It was on clearance. And I was just like, I want to stream. I want to just get into it. So yeah. I am terrified. I am absolutely terrified. But I'm excited too. It's that weird like, oh, I'm scared. But I'm also kind of curious. So let me get the game set up. I do feel like playing a game. I know is it Yelan? I know her new skin came out. Um, I'm hoping everyone will be able to hear this. Oh, my roommate sneezed. I could hear it through everything. Oh man, I've lived with people who can snore the house down my entire life. It is something to behold, I assure you. So yeah, let me get everything, set up. And then we'll, uh, let's see, let's, let's pause that and go over here. Yay, ooh, ooh, look, ah, that was beautiful. Let's move a little bit over. Um, okay, I'm also still learning, uh, for some odd reason, and if anyone ends up watching this, maybe you can explain it. But like my quick action, like edit stream information, I can't do that. I can't do that. And so like I don't There's a little bit of a lag. Please excuse me. I'm still learning. I'm still learning all this stuff. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit of a lag. What am I talking about? But like I try to do the quick action and I can't. So like how do you change the category? This is probably something I should have looked up before I went live, if I'm being honest. Oopsies. I claim oopsies, Your Honor. I claim oopsies. I really do. And there goes my phone again. I need to. Okay, there, it's fine. It's Twitch. Someone went live. But anyway, um, how do I change the category in stream? Mm, I want to play this, but I also don't want to leave it at just chatting. But I can't really. You know what? On stream, mid-stream, I'm going to look it up on my phone because I should have done this sooner, if I'm being honest. There we go. How to change category on Twitch. Yeah, that's what I thought. But like, I go to so my defense. I'm trying. It says go to your creator dashboard. It's up here and edit stream information, and it's just giving me the red no. And then I have to click the arrow and hit edit info and do it manually this way. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'll figure it out. Now, how do I? Okay, I see this. Do I exit this and do this? We're about to find out together, guys. If you've never streamed before, you're watching someone learn this live. Okay. Done. Stream information updated. Okay. Now, quick action. Oh, I think I did it, guys. I think there's a command you can do in like your chat. I will definitely make sure to do that before the next stream. Learn how to do that. Again, I claim oopsie. And that was my. And first time doing this. Okay, I don't need that. Okay. Okay, all right. It looks like it changed the category because I feel like playing a game. I'm also going to. No, I can't silence it because if I have a family member that's kind of sick, so I kind of need to be able to. But anyway, let's get going. So bear with me because I do want to try to use my controller if I can. Because I hope that sounds great. Okay, I can't do that now. So I can hear it. I hope everyone else can hear it too. I'm like worried about the little bit. Oh no, you guys can't hear it because I forgot to turn on the audio. Here we go, guys. Keyboard. Come on. Right, second screen. And hopefully you guys can hear that now. I'm just gonna check on my phone right quick. Scuff. Scuff. Okay, and the audio is very, 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 very low. Oh. 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 I feel like a noob.
With the flames to guide us across time, we took a land shrouded in darkness and used our own blood and
Oh
tears to
boy.
forge it into a home. Now our journey continues, and a new chapter awaits.
I'm
As
sorry
the
if this
current
blows out
pirate...
your eardrums, guys. I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning. Well, I'll put this up and I'll learn from all of this. I will learn. I definitely need to get an arm. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to finish a stream. It's happening. I'm determined. Get comfortable. Ah, oh, sorry. Okay. It's like, hopefully I can do this. I didn't think this through because I have only done like the first 2 patches in Natlan because I was waiting to my brain is like, where is that? I know where that is. I've been waiting for the English dub to come back. I can't play any other language, and having them like not have voices is just really really annoying to me. But it is what it is. Let's go.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan?
I'm going to say a secret. I'm not really a Yulan fan. She's pretty.
Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Like, she's very pretty. Oh, I'm in the way. Next time.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Of course.
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time.
Pretty lady. She is pretty. I'm just not a fan of her kit.
Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This
Yelan.
case
Oh,
really took
have
it
I
out
been
of
saying
me.
her name wrong? Oh, what's that look for? What did she ever do to you?
13 strongholds. One
13 what?
thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
I just realized I've been saying these names wrong.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Ooh. The one with, is it an eye monocle? I don't know how you say it, but that one, be cute. Fine. He's probably a bad guy. We're being honest here. Or I wonder if he's
Oh,
the,
looks like
the
Yelan's friend
shaper
left.
person? I can't
Paimon
remember.
kind of wanted to meet her.
Of course she
Ah,
did.
another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea if you would. And 2 more place settings.
What is that? I hear it in my mind.
Now, judging by that expression,
Be my
I assume
fan.
you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Oh, sorry. Oh, stop it.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
But that older one was very cute.
Oh,
Very cute.
so you're tracking down some criminals?
It's Yulan, of course she is.
They've got some nerve spying on you like that.
But I
Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
it's one of those things like, should I say something or not? But I I do like Paimon's new voice. Like, I like the old one, but just something about the newer one to me feels a little bit more mellow, like mellowed out.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now. Mora
Okay.
laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Oh, oh boy.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures?
Laundry.
There are 10 of them?
Sadly, that's like something I probably would say.
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means.
Explain it
But
to me
it's
like
easy
I'm
to
stupid.
get caught when you're
Because
moving that
I
kind
am.
of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
Is there anything else in the world of Genshin that would be worth anything? I mean, other than like Saurians and stuff. Like, because monster material, maybe, but you would have to be strong to get that. Or very, very not afraid of eating.
He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process.
Oh.
Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean.
Another question. Fontaine. Fontaine and Liyue are my favorite two countries. Fontaine has such a justice slash legal system. Like, how are these people getting away with it? Like in the last event in Fontaine, like with the smuggling stuff, like Risley and Nouvellette were on it, like immediately once they realized something was happening. And now that Fontaine is kind of more open to the world around it, like they asked for people to come in and help. Like I think was it Sumeru or was it Liyue? It was Natlin. I'm an idiot. It was Natlin.
This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title the Dark Financier.
Why?
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain,
Yeah.
jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art.
10 gift boxes.
Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run.
Also, another thing, like Fontaine, a justice system is probably one of the best ones. But Liyue, with it being like the trade hub, they probably really keep tabs of the goods coming in and out. Like, it's mind-boggling how people, especially in the world of Genshin, because of the visions and stuff, could get away with smuggling anything.
So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Honestly, I'm playing it because of the dragon.
Okay.
Fontaine.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from. But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
I think someone followed me, but for some odd reason, the alerts did not pop up. I have them. I know I do. I did it right before stream because my phone just went off. Hold on. Huh. Well, thank you for following me, though. I'm sorry my alert. Oh, hold on. For some odd reason, the message was deleted by SiriBot as spam. So, if you did make a message and it's not spam, I am so sorry. I will look into it after the stream. But if you're not a spam bot, welcome. I hope you like the scuff of this stream.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Paimon, probably yes.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
If I was the bad guy, I'd send
No,
Paimon.
wait! Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon
There
gets
you
it
go.
now.
There you go.
Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house. None of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind.
Honestly, hear me out. If everyone thinks this, right? If everyone thinks, oh, if you're the main bad guy, you would never be caught doing the grunt work. I would do the grunt work. I would be like the main bad guy doing the grunt work. And if someone asked me, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a grunt. I just do this. This is, I'm just a grunt. No one needs to know I'm the mastermind behind all of it. And then no one will ever expect me or did I say that word right? No one will know it's me. And so no one will know it's me. So I will get away scot-free. Also, I know this is completely random, but apparently because I'm live and streaming Genshin, I'm now eligible for 10 free modes. I don't know if it's because I'm playing, because it just popped up. It's really weird. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, if I was the grunt, if I was the big bad guy, the mastermind, I'd pretend to be the grunt. I did the
Tracking
grunt
down
work.
the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow.
And if I get caught, you'll just think I'm an underling.
So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Makes sense.
Well, wait. So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Paimon.
Right you are, Traveler.
I don't know if it's an act or if she's really this, like, out of oblivious to things.
Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique
Corday.
Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods.
He's not too bad.
And the other is Dodamani, a ship
These
owner from
names.
Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter.
Sumeru. Mm,
They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
why not?
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, Traveler in Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests, then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontanian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Oh. Okay. I think I want my other character.
All right, let's head off.
Where are we going? So, another thing that came to mind while playing this was Yelan seems
Time to go.
very, very well known in Liyue. Even outside of Liyue, she seems at least, well, then again, they are characters you can play. They at least seem to know her, but at least in Liyue. If these people have been smuggling stuff in Liyue, you would think they would have heard of her.
Time to go.
I mean, at least whispers. And would know that she would think this stuff. Or am I just overthinking it and it's just game logic? Could be just overthinking it. Probably overthinking it. I'm trying to see things that aren't there. The lore brain is trying to work.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
So pretty.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
I wish we could see the time
Well,
lapse.
it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already.
Oh.
Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority.
Makes sense. That's how it is in real life. Follow the money or follow the goods.
And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Guess so. Paimon can see the port of Yelan Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication. Oh, let's hear it.
it would make sense to be able to counter
Not
the
too far
Yelan.
off at all, traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar.
Oh, okay. At first, I was kind of thinking, am I the stupid one here? So I was like, what? You don't trust the guards, the Millilith? No,
So
it's
we
not what,
should be able to find traces of
not
the
what she
Dark
was saying.
Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
I'm starting to feel like Paimon just a little bit.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Okay. Please don't embarrass me. Please don't make me feel embarrassed. Sometimes.
Well, all set?
Yeah.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
Pretty lady. Oh. I'll figure it out. Who needs instructions? Apparently I do. Okay. Oops. I didn't push anything. It did it on its own. Like, is it supposed? Oh. I probably should have read the instructions. I should have. Oh. I should have read the instructions just a little bit. Oh, I was hoping it'd give me a clue. Oh. I was too close. I was too close.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the
I
investigation.
found a key.
And this carrier pigeon
I
tube
found a key,
contains
guys. Of
several
course I
coded
did.
messages.
I like that pouch. Sorry, the LARPer slash cosplayer in me just was like, pouch. Like it.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
I mean, at least we found
Not to
evidence.
mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
So was that key buried in the hole that was already there when we got there, or was it somewhere else?
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
Nope, not really. I'm clueless.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning.
She called me smart. If she only knew.
Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for
That makes
should be
sense,
within
though.
a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses.
I'm sorry. Paimon has so much trouble following everything, and yet she figured that out.
Well, our
I mean,
next
she is a
destination
guide.
is decided then. Let's go.
But still. Uh, I will save myself the trouble of using Risley. I was tempted. I was tempted to watch him make a ice bridge. I got stuck. It's a game. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. I could.
I follow the wind.
I couldn't help it.
And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you. The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set? All right. I know you have an eye for
That every
detail,
time.
so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
Okay. It would be nice. I know this is not Genshin related, but like if I get like a little like activity, it would be nice if it like popped up. Oh, it's because I'm playing and I apparently can get my own drop. That's neat. Every little bit will help with Noctri coming up and all of the characters. Okay. Zoom out, zoom in. This looks like it should be something. No? Okay. That was a little bit on the obvious side. Whoops. I mean, you would think. The boat. Ah. I keep going back to this boat because it doesn't look like it should be there. Okay, I got that. Something. Okay. It took pity on me. It's taking pity on me. The game took pity on me. Thank you, Mr. Game. Oh.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods!
The heck?
Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler.
You're just sparing my feelings. You had to take pity on me.
Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
Barge in where? I mean, I know it's probably a domain, but dang.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back!
Yeah, sure.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
All right, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Tea? Okay, I'm not a connoisseur of tea or anything. I know very little other than I'm from the South. So sweet tea is about all I know. I have a friend that's really into tea. Can tea be that valuable? Like, I can understand like the teapots, like if it's especially old or a certain creator or artist made it, it could be very valuable. That I know. But the tea itself, can the tea be that valuable enough to smuggle it? I mean, I guess if it's made out of something rare, it could be.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages.
Okay.
Once his two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead.
The old one, please be gentle. Please. He might not be as strong as the other one. Don't hurt the daddy.
Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yelan Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
Well, technically, I don't have to. I gotta admit something. I feel so stupid on that one. The game took pity on me. How bad do I have to be for this game to take pity on me?
God.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan. Ooh! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
I'll let Paimon have that one. I love hate Paimon. I'll admit it. I love Hater. I really do, or them. I mean, Paimon is Paimon. Like, I love hate Paimon. Like, there's moments of, like, really good friendship. Best friends, partners, in a non-romantical sense. And there's moments where I'm like, there's no way she's that dense. Well, I mean, there's me, so maybe.
Well done, you two. Right on time.
I hope I see the dudes in Fontaine. I need some Risley and Nouvelet in my life.
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidus Harbor as well.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner.
See, I have my moments of genius.
If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidus Harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail.
Yeah.
But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier.
What a name.
As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
I think Paimon would stick out like a sore thumb. And another thing, I'm going on a little bit of the. So, like, Yelan is well known around this part. So is the Traveler. Like, how can I be incognito or stealthy when everyone in Teyvat knows me? Or knows the Traveler, at least.
All set?
The camera again. Like, I'm love hating this
All right,
mechanic.
we'll meet back up here once you're done.
Can I see my little... Tells me a lot. Okay. I just whipped it out. This is slightly different. Oh. Don't say anything. I was taking my time. Now I gotta do that. Can I move? No. Okay. The answer is yes, I can move. I'm looking for things with feathers on them. Or am I just stupid? Okay, I can move around. Ah. Well, I'm looking for things with an invisible shield. Because you would think something like these. Let's see.
So much cargo again today.
Oh,
Ah, my back.
I was curious. I knew they wouldn't make it that easy. It looks like the circle you should be able to go further. Right? Or am I just... I've come to the conclusion that I am not smarter than a 5th grader. Sorry. Is it just things with feathers on them, or can it be anything? I don't think... I swear that wasn't there when I just looked. It wasn't. Okay. Or it disappears once you identify it. I got that one. Oh, the camera. I really need to start reading instructions. Unless it didn't say anything, so only the camera can see it. Oh. I got that one. Don't help me, game. I want to get this last one. To redeem myself. Fuck. The game. I want to see it.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go.
That's their mistake.
But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh. Wonder
Yeah,
what they
Paimon.
mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice
course.
without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device.
I thought it was just a camera. See, I really need to
I
start
think we're
reading
looking
these
at a
things.
treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
I'm gonna wait and see what she says.
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
Now, soap and perfume makes sense, because depending on how they made, they can be expensive.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Decoys, Paimon, decoys.
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
I'm sorry. So, I mean, they could hire people, but I'm just like, be careful of what? I'm the traveler. Then I'm like, well, they could have hired someone, but at the same time, you have the older gentleman, and then the other one.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages.
How did you get it?
This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful. By all means, I trust your judgment.
If my gameplay thus far has proven anything, I would not. I wouldn't trust me.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Why not? Why not?
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You...
Oh, wait.
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
They have to know. If they don't know, they're stupid.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
They have to know. They have to know.
Yes, that
code.
must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
Is she the Risley of Leeway? I wish Risley would go on an actual vacation to Leeway. I think he would for the tea.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
Yeah.
All right. Then let's
It
go
is.
somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes. What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together.
Could be tea.
And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says. Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
I hope so. I hope one of us does. Oh no. It's a big block of text. I don't need to read it.
Well, what does it say?
What?
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention. Okay,
Makes sense.
Yelan was right.
Kind of.
This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
I don't think I ever thought I would hear Paimon say the word lunatic. When do we become bomb experts? What? Please, no quick time events. Please. Oh no. Stop waving it around. The ship is doomed. Everyone's doomed. If they're relying on me, they're all doomed. I tell you, doomed. Oh, do I have to hold on. Hold on. Maybe not. I did it.
One with nature.
I'm lazy doing it the way they probably wanted me to. Nice music though. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start. I will say they're making it feel like it's urgent. That's kind of somewhat not new, but different. Shit. Crap. Whoops. Oh. It dropped me all the way back here. Because I do believe I got those 3. I need to go.
Time to go.
I'm thinking up here somewhere. I just picked the wrong side. Who would hide? Oh, no. I was gonna say, who would hide a box all the way up there? That's actually smart. People probably wouldn't check that.
All right, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Sorry, I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna lubricate my throat.
Already taken care of.
Of course.
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher.
That is true.
Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodomani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Oh, did they not know that the ship was gonna go boom? Or did they know and they were just gonna jump ship?
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world.
Or maybe they didn't
I
know.
can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this.
Oh, he
it's
did
quite
know.
unfathomable.
Well, the main bad guy probably made these two think they were important, and they were in the grand scheme of things. But the thing is, with someone that's doing an operation like that, everyone is replaceable, even these two. But I could see why he would make them feel like they weren't. It's like corporate America nowadays. They would make them feel like they were intricate and a must cog in the wheel to function. In all reality, they're not. Like, there are probably hundreds of people who can do what these two can do. I mean, with all the treasure hoarders we have to fight in the world of Genshin, in just like quests in general, not just out in the open world part. Like, it won't be hard to replace these two. And they were this was probably the game from the beginning. He probably picked these two, or they, whoever this person is, because of this. And I've noticed that they like picked, and again, this might just be my lore brain going way too far into this, which is a possibility, but like it makes sense. Pick the older gentleman that's been around, who knows the game, who knows what to look for, and pair him with the younger person who might not know, who might be newer to the game and more impulsive. Because usually in hold on, excuse me. Usually in dynamics like this with an older person and a younger person, the older person has more experience, less likely to fly off the handle, and the younger one has less experience, probably a more temper, unless you find someone that's like a chill personality. But then this wouldn't work. But find someone that's younger that doesn't know the ropes and maybe can pop off a lot more, or it will likely pop off more than the older gentleman that understands, like, keeping a calm head is what you have to do in something like this. And again, they didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know that the ship was going to go boom boom because they thought they were so intricate and they're this person's right hand. They didn't realize that they too were being played.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course.
Of course. We have to seize all of it.
So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
I mean, at this point, they realize this person wants them gone, so it honestly would be better for them to tell us everything that they know.
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in 2 days.
They're more likely to survive now if they cooperate than if they don't.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Of course.
Our sincerest thanks.
Fontaine. I can't wait. You would think Risley. Oh, he's a prison guard.
Oh, you scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along.
Like I said.
Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat.
He's double-crossing him too, I guess.
The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction.
I wonder if this is like a younger smuggling ring, or like they've done this before where this is actually quite common. I'm going off on this, but it's whatever. Where the head honcho will build this entire intricate network, and then when the police or any kind of detectives or any kind of authority gets too close, they cut their losses like this. They get rid of everything, and then they lay low for a little bit, anywhere between a couple months to a couple years, and then they come back and do the same thing. They change their name, they make sure anyone who could recognize them that were in the first ring are gone or somehow cannot talk or and they start over and they do it all over again, make an intricate web, make money, and then when again the authorities get too close, they cut it, and then they go underground again, and then they do it all over again.
At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine. Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language.
Yelan just said, dumb it down for Paimon.
We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through.
Oh, we near the end? Yeah, Yelan just said, dumb it down for Paimon, please.
Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction.
I will be very sad if we don't see a glimpse of Nouvelette or Risley, or at least a whisper of them.
I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
Please. Waiting. More waiting. Wait, what? Oh, don't tell me I have to wait. Oh. I have to wait. I have to wait 6 hours? I was hoping it was all done so we could just play it in one big go, but I guess not. I guess the game said F you, Rowan. I thought it's been out long enough. Well, I'm sorry. I guess I'll have to pick it back up and, well, I might not stream tomorrow. I haven't decided, honestly. This was just like an impromptu stream, and I was like, why not? So sadly, I can't finish it. I already did that. So, I'm so sorry. I thought I could just binge play it all at once, but no, apparently not. Ooh, that sounded loud in my ears. What a stream. All the scuff. Next time I'll make sure to read and
Time to go.
know that the event is completely open before streaming it. It is what it is. I completely forgot because I play Star Rail and I'm not gonna say Star or Genshin could never. They're both two separate games, but I'm just so used to Star Rail releasing like an event like this and it's all in full and you can just binge play it from its release. So like I guess that's what I was thinking when I decided to stream this. But it is what it is. I mean, I started it. I might as well finish it in a part 2. I hate part 2s, especially with something like this, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's take a moment. Go back here. I mean, I've been streaming for like an hour and 37 minutes, which is not bad for the first stream. But I do want to take a moment though. I love. So I am like 95 or 99% free to play. I've only ever bought like that daily thing, and then every now and again I will buy like the battle pass every now and again. Not so often. But I don't outright buy a character. I don't plan on it. But
Wherever in this world
I forgot. But so I have all the 4 stars and I have a good selection of the 5 stars. I want a lot of the Not Cry characters. I hope I'm saying that right. I guess it's my brain, because I'm a 90s kid. I like to have sets. So like if I get like Tortaglia and I have him, then I need all the Fatui Harbingers. Fatui Harbingers. Sorry. If I have one um if I have one dragon, I need all the dragons, not just
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
not just the Archon, but the sovereigns too. I need all the dragons, so that means I need to get Durin. But this was my first 5-star I ever got. I just started the game when he dropped. I have Risley, of course. I normally don't get their weapons, but I call him Rex Lapis. But I did get this weapon. I was told it was the best one for him. Of course, I had to get Nuvalet because I want all the Dragon Sovereigns that are released. And I did get his book. It's very rarely that I get Genshin weapons because there's so many good 4-stars that each character can use. But if I simp for the character that bad, I kind of want to get their weapons. I need to get Risley's. And then I have Ito. Sora, I called him Sora. Xiao. Of course, I got her, Jean. And then I got Skirt, had to get her. She's so pretty. She's so gorgeous. And then I got her weapon. She's not completely built. Like, her artifacts are decent. Her talents are, like, non-existent, but she does such heavy damage. And then Chi-Chi, Sino, I want to get his weapon. And then the Raiden, I have to get all the Archons. Kachin, Baizu, whatever. I keep calling him Bailu by accident. Alhaitham. Alhaitham took me forever. I just got this man not too long ago. I wished for him when he first came out, lost the 50-50. If I lose the 50-50, that's it. If I don't have the currency, I don't buy it. And then the second time he released, I went for him and lost the 50-50 again. And then this third time, I think I was saved by that thing that happens, like if you've lost like 3 50-50s back to back or 2. Nahida, Tanari, Farina. At first, I didn't like Farina's kit, but now that I have some other characters, I really do enjoy her kit. Mona, Tortaglia. I need to get his weapon. Of course, my Trailblazer. I do have Moika, Arlecchino. I need to get her weapon or figure out. I have one character that has the weapon that's perfect for her, but I'm using it for him. I need to get his character weapon. And then Dia, and then D-Luke. I want a lot of the characters from Nocrai, so I've been saving up. I think the only character I've really gotten from Natlan is Moika and Skirt, and I had to get Skirt. And I wanted to get Moika before Nocrai because who knows when they hopefully will release the Saritsa. But I also have Venti. He's not built. I just got him too. I think that's it of my 5-stars. Yeah. I'm in the middle of farming for all the 4-stars. I'm slowly but surely getting them all built, at least max leveled, and then I'll go for to start doing their weapons. What's this? Oh. So.
Memories of my home.
Yeah.
This blade.
All the characters, because I want all the Fatui Harbingers. I want all of the Archons. I'm hoping. I want Kalabina. Like I want Kalabina so much. I want her so much. Like if she's not playable, which I think she is because of the teaser and stuff, I would be so sad. Like I will be so freaking sad. It would not be funny. I would be so sad. I wouldn't mind going through my Serenity Teapot. I want to make a confession that I spent way too much time in the Serenity Teapot. I really shouldn't spend that much time in the teapot. I really shouldn't. But I like stuff like The Sims and things where I can build things. So, am like as a cosplayer, like I'm really good at making clothing, but designing rooms, not so much. Not so much. I'm not really good at designing. I'm kind of like, if it's the same color scheme and the same overall theme, like gothic or dark or dragon, then you can put it in a room together. You just, you know, if it's good and cheap, that's good enough. I don't need anything else. But I do want to start wishing on this channel. I don't want to be a Genshin or Star Rail streamer, but I would like to wish on this channel because I don't know, it's just something about the adrenaline. I love watching pull videos. Like I have this streamer that I watch where he like saves up like hundreds of wishes like on the standard banner and just uses them. And I don't know what it is about it, but it's just it tickles that part of my brain where I'm like, you do it. Let me get my adrenaline from you. I don't have to worry about it. You can do it for me. But it is what it is. I like watching Genshin streamers, but a lot of them are like wells and they get every single character eventually. I'm like, if I do stream the wishes and I really want to, if I lose the 50-50, especially when Notcry comes around because I want a lot of the characters, that's it. I'm not going to get them. And there's something extra about that I just like. Like, there's another creator that I watch where if she doesn't get it, she doesn't pay money for it. And I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess the uncertainty, because at that is truly a 50-50. Like, if it's not guaranteed and if they don't get it in this pool, like in this, in that try, then that's it. They have to wait for the rerun. It's just something about it. I mean, I love watching the other VTubers who pull, but the VTubers, they will get the character even if they have to spend money because that's what the people are there for, to see them struggle and eventually get them. But like I said, it's just something about the people who are like, if I don't get them, I'm not paying money to get this character. Like, there's only been a few times, like I said, I every now and again, I haven't in like almost a year, but I will every now and again like purchase these battle passes and do like that monthly thing where you get like 90 a month. But it's not something I do often. So, because I'm in controller only, I can't use that. But so let's do that and then come over here to the screen. Everything's still set up. Oh, I lagged for a minute. I am on a laptop, so I'm streaming on a laptop, which is not easy. So, also, if you're still here, thank you for the follow. I know I said this earlier. I don't know why the thing didn't pop up because I do have the alerts on. And SiriBot said something about a message was deleted by the moderator, and since it is just me, I had to activate SiriBot, and it's just a good thing to do, especially if you're just starting out. So I'll look into that, because if you're not a bot, welcome again. I know I said that when you first joined, um, but I just want to make sure SiriBot, she's working right. I think it's a she. I'm hoping the robot will work right, and if you are a bot or it was spam or whatever, it is what it is. First stream, it happens. But yeah, almost an hour and 48 minutes. I wish I would have read the time. The game was kicking my butt. The game was kicking my butt. That's what it was doing. I don't know if this will remain a VOD or if I'll take it down, or I have no idea. And I know I have it to save as a VOD, but it's not going to publish unless I publish it. So, yeah. If you are here, thank you for sticking by. I think because it is 11:05 p.m. for me. Well, I only really had the Genshin thing planned because, like I said, this was only like an impromptu stream. I just sat down and I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. I'm tired of setting everything up. Everything was ready to go. It's just a few like smaller things. So I probably will order the new mic stand tonight because this stream just taught me that I needed it because I fidget a lot because I have a muscle problem. We're still trying to figure out what that is. So I know I have something. We're just trying to get to the diagnosis now. And so like I fidget a lot, and so that means I hit the table a lot. So this stream has definitely taught me I need an arm. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, if I'm being honest. I did a lot of tests, but you know, sometimes you just have to run before you walk, and this is a good learning stream for me. So, oh, the light flickered. That was scary. Oh, there it goes again. So just in case I disconnect. What is that? The house is saying, you're using all my power. Stop. Leave. My house is protesting. I need to get out of, I will eventually. I hope. I wish I would have read and said that it was like 6 hours before it finished. So tomorrow around 4 in the morning for me, it will be ready. So I'm not 100% sure if I'll stream tomorrow. You know what? I probably should have music in the background. I will learn. It's like, I can't say it's like riding a bike. I can't ride one of those. It's just like learning how to sew. I'm a cosplayer. I'm gonna use a lot of cosplay analogies, so just go with it. It's like learning how to sew. The first time is scary. The first couple times are scary. I can't remember the last time. It was like cutting a wig or sewing for the first time or getting into cosplay the first time. The first time's always scary. And you have to start from somewhere. You'll learn as you go, and some people like me, I learn by doing. And that's just what I'm doing. Learn by doing. Well, it's almost 2 hours. This is the first stream. I definitely am going to plan the next one. I have no idea when the next one is going to be. I do know I will stream again at least once this coming up week. I will definitely put it on the schedule if you're interested. I'm also on TikTok, but I will start messaging like Twitter. I almost called Twitch. I'll definitely start tweeting out on Twitter. Try to say that 5 times fast when I'm going live. I just kind of wanted this first live to not be announced. Just kind of go with it, see what happens. If people showed up, people showed up. If not, it is what it is. I wanted to be kind to myself on the first one. And this might be kind of how I stream for like the next 2 or 3 more streams until I kind of get into the groove and kind of something flickered. I don't know what it was, but it caught my attention on my screen. It is what it is. I'll look at it. Hopefully the VOD is good enough. If not, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll be saying that a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm a streamer. I did it. I did my first stream. I've been wanting to try VTubing for a long time. And I at least have 1 stream under my belt. But I definitely at least plan on streaming once next week, maybe more. Like I said, I'm gonna be kind to myself and ease myself into it because I do have to build an endurance to it, especially with a muscle thing that I have going on. sitting, standing, laying down for long periods of time can hurt. But this is something I definitely want to give a chance and see what could happen. And now I'm just rambling, I do that, but I had fun. I really did. And I hope you tune in for the next one. Definitely all my socials are on my channel. You can just click them. I made them icons. And definitely check out the people in my credits that did the free like overlay, transition. The V-Roy Studio is a valid, or I think that's the word, valid option for people who just need something to help get started until they can get comfortable or get the money up or see if it is something they want to do, because not everyone's cut out for doing stuff. Streaming is one of those things. Some people just can't do it, or they like the idea of it, but they get into it and they're like, oh, nah, this is not for me. I'm not having that at this moment. I really enjoy it. It's oddly helping with the anxiety. Like, the anxiety's still there, but it's like, but I'm also cute anime person, right? So yeah. The music was also free. I'm gonna put their credits in. This was a last minute decision for me. The jacket was free, the eyes, and I did check to see if I could modify the eyes, and I did just a little bit. I added a little bit more color downwards, and I added like the weird squid-ish pupils, which were hard, but I figured it out. So I don't want to end, but at the same time, the first couple streams, I didn't plan on them to be more than like an hour. I'm almost at 2 hours, so I did more than what I planned. I'm not crying, I promise. I just I've always been that person that people, especially when I was a kid, would say wouldn't amount to anything. And so I grew up giving up before even starting, because those words hurt, especially when you're like 6 or 7, especially when it's a teacher. And it's all because of my dyslexia. Like, I've been told so many things because of my dyslexia that I started believing them. And then I was about to start streaming, and then my mom got really ill, and I had to put it on a back burner to take care of her, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Like, I miss her so much, but I would put my life on hold again for her. Like, I don't regret a single moment of that. She did. She regretted it, but she was my mom, you know? She took care of me when I was younger. I mean, least I could do in her final years was take care of her too. Oh no. Don't cry. But the fact that I'm sorry. That I actually had the courage to go live. It means a lot. I'm not gonna cry. And they're kind of happy tears. I did it. I did a live stream for almost 2 hours. Anyway, I do plan on streaming again. I'm not exactly sure what day. Definitely not Tuesday, because I have physical therapy, and usually physical therapy wipes me out. And I have it once a week. So definitely need to start learning how to do schedules. I need to plan out my couple streams, because up until now, I have been almost 100% a console player, but now I have an actual gaming laptop that allows me to do stuff. So yeah, hopefully one day I can get an actual gaming PC other than a laptop. I mean, it's nice to have the laptop, but I'll have to figure out how to set up how to play one of my console games. I do have 2 screens. I have like a secondary screen where everything's at, because I realized with how I am, I could not just use a laptop. I'd have to have at least a secondary screen to either play the game on or to have OBS and Twitch on, which was a good thing I did that. So yeah, I hope you guys tune in for the next one, which I don't think it'll be Monday or Tuesday because I probably will be a little drained after this because it's so emotional. I can't believe I did it. So I'm thinking maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Also, I like I said, Tuesday is physical therapy. Since I streamed today, I don't really want to stream tomorrow because I want to give myself a break in between until I get used to it, like doing streams like back to back on like every day or every other day. So definitely probably Wednesday or Thursday, and maybe Saturday, and maybe next Sunday as well. Sadly, my physical therapy is not just on Tuesdays. Sometimes they're on Tuesday, sometimes they're on Thursday. I went where they could fit me in. So yeah. Can I like be a little selfish and wait like a few seconds because it's almost 2 hours? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys come back. I can't wait. 2 hours. I can't wait to see what we do next. I have no idea what we're gonna play. I love games like The Witcher and stuff, which would be long. I'd have more than enough stuff to do, but I also like cozy games, especially like Supermarket Sim, but I wish they had multiple saves on the Supermarket Sim because I'm pretty far on a save, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind starting over again. I mean, I have to be careful because like I said, I am new to this, and so I'm learning how to yap and yap and yap, which I don't think I've had a problem too much with that this stream. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you back. Probably, I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. It really depends on how I feel, but definitely not Tuesday. I'm kind of leaning towards Wednesday and Thursday, or Wednesday and or Thursday, and then maybe Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. I'll definitely try to figure out how to post a schedule on here, or I'll figure it out. I know there's a way you can. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day or night or wherever you are in the world, whatever time period you are. I hope you enjoyed. Now I'm just rambling, so I'll end it here, and I hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye.